there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm gonna share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes. Of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion a day Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
All right, a pleasant good evening to each and every one of you. My name is Nicholas Bagwandin, and I'm so excited to share this opportunity with you. Whether you're looking right here on Zoom, whether you're looking on Facebook or on YouTube, a pleasant evening to you. If it is you're just stopping by, you're scrolling through your phone on Facebook, you know what? And you're stopping, well, what it is you're going to hear tonight is basically a breakdown of what this business is about, a breakdown of what this company is about, a breakdown of how Forex has never been easier. And I'm telling you, it's gonna worth your time. All right, so let's get right into it here tonight. So without further ado, right, just some things to remember as we get into the information. First and foremost, we have no referrals needed. We have no monthly subscriptions. We have no mandatory meetings. While we share this opportunity Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. and 7 p.m., it is not mandatory. All right. And last but not least, which is my favorite thing of all, just let the pros trade for you. Okay, so with that being said, guys, welcome to CFX, where success in the global forex market is just a few clicks away. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Some might find it hard to believe and whatnot, but just take a listen, have an open mind, and if it is you want, pull out your pen and paper. All right, so let's get into it. Cashfx is involved in two trending industries. One, we have the online learning. So they would have tapped into the online market where they are offering education online. You can learn more about the whole Forex concept, the terms, the words, the definitions, all of these different things, and even learn how to trade on your own. That's one. And of course, the other trending industry is the Forex market. When we compare the different markets, we would see that the Forex market is the largest financial, most liquid market in the world. $5.3 trillion trading volume per day. All right. So what this Cashfx group is about? Well, let me tell you. We have some core values. We have transparency, honesty, and respect. All right, transparency, honesty, and respect. Now, guys, not 15, 17 months now, I've been involved in this business. 17 plus, a little bit extra, right? But 17 plus months I've been involved in this business within this space, and I highly recommend this. And I'm not saying this as a bias stance, but being within and seeing what this is doing for me and my family, seeing what it is doing for my team, for my business partners, for people all over the world, for all of the members. That's over 300,000 members globally. All right. It is being impacted through this, and they are fully transparent. Every end of the month, they have calls who they, well, the marketing director, the CEO, I'm going to tell you a little bit about him in a while. They take their time from their busy schedules to share some news, some updates, some solutions to whatever problems we may be having, some challenges, and even share a vision of where it is they intend to go in the near future and maybe even long term. Yeah, so it's really transparent where that is concerned. They are honest, they treat us with respect. There's a mutual bond there. And so I could confirm every bit of information that I'm sharing with you here today. If I couldn't confirm it, I would not share it. Yeah. So another thing, their purpose is to provide the average person with the financial success within the financial market. All right, with success within the financial market through an automated system. Keyword automated. Where you're gonna get that. All right. So not only that, but they position themselves to provide the education to suit your level. So it doesn't matter where you are in terms of your knowledge of the forex education, whether you're a beginner or an advanced trader, they have the education to suit your level. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that in a short while. But before we get into that, I want to share the people behind the business, people behind the company, because you don't want to just hear the company, you want to know who is the people behind it. So let me just share this. First of all, we have a team, a mastermind team, right, of professionals and experts in different aspects of the business. So we have these professionals and experts in financial markets, network marketing, project management, educational arena, And these people are being effective. They are being consistent. All right, and they are providing the best result as possible. I've seen it since May 2020 till now. I've seen the consistency. All right, and who would have put this amazing team together? We have the founders. We have first and foremost Mr. Huasca Lopez, who is the CEO. He's a visionary. He's a successful entrepreneur, a network marketer, family man. He is inspirational. He is humble, and he has a passion for helping people. He's a really genuine person. All right. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I mean I've never met the person before, but just the interactions through those end of month calls, just hearing him speak, and different things like that. Mind you, these guys have had success in the past, and why it is they now decide to form this company, you know, they decide to do this because they want to give back and they want to do this to help the people because I see Cashfx as an equalizer. All right, and you will see why I am saying that. Yeah, so the other founder, I'll share that later. The other founder is Mr. Edwin Abad. Mr. Edwin Abad is the VP Trading of Operations. He is basically the person who assists or manages the team of professional traders so that every single week we get some awesome returns. Every single month, every single year so far. Well, the company is only 2 years in existence. But I mean, it's pretty good stuff, right? So as for the location of the business, it is based in Panama City, Panama. And we had our ribbon cutting ceremony last month. It's been so amazing. The office is still closed, but they will be open in January 2022, Lord willing. And they would be scheduling visits. I know a lot of persons right here from Trinidad and Tobago will be heading across there. They would be taking their selfies and their videos and their lives and all these different things. And maybe that might give some others some confidence to, get involved as well. So before I move forward, what it is I want to do, I want to share a clip with you just to show you on the inside of what the CFX headquarters in Panama City, Panama looks like. All right, so take it in. My goodness, guys, I get fired up every single time I say it over and over and over and over again. Why is that? Let me tell you this. Right? What Cashfx would have allowed me, how it would have impacted me so far. And I'm saying this here for a particular reason because some people may think that they see these fancy place and these nice things and they believe that they can't do that. They can't go there. They can't accomplish big things like that. They tried and they failed and you know what, they just settle. But let me tell you something. I was somebody just like that. Cashfx would have allowed me to be aligned with certain individuals who helped me in being around them, and even the CEO as well, Mr. Huasca Lopez, to help clear up that vision, to have that clarity and vision, to help me to be able to think big, to say, you know what, hey, those things are just, I just never trod it on that ground yet, but I'm coming. I'm coming. All right. So if it is you don't believe that you could get that, I'm telling you that it is possible. Yeah. So let's move forward here. How it is you get started with this company called Cashfx Group? You purchase a contract. All right. So there are 15 contracts in total. And when it is you purchase the contracts, there are also 3 levels of education that you get access to based on the contract. So from the 300, which is the lowest contract, and all the figures that you're seeing on the screen are USD equivalent. All right. So keep that in mind. So you have the 300 going all the way to the 3000 contract. You'll have access to the elemental plan of education. From the 5000 all the way to the 20,000, you'll have access to the advanced plan of education. And last but not least, from the 30,000 all the way up to the gold standard, the 100,000 contract, you'll have access to the Supreme series. Well, at this point in time, you can now jump into the market on your own because you'll have the education to know what it is to do, and you have courses that you have to pass in order to reach up to this level. Okay, so you'll have the confidence as well to jump into the forex market and even provide yourself with an additional stream of income. And now that's separate and apart from what Cashfx is doing. That's just in terms of the education. So you can take advantage of this or not, but it comes with the education. All right, with no monthly fee. So what happens when you purchase this contract? You earn in 2 main ways with Cashfx. One is called bare capital. Bare capital, you purchase a contract, and after 3 business days, the team of professional traders that I spoke about is going to trade on your behalf. They are going to trade on your behalf, and they promise 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. That's mind blowing. I'm going to show you some facts. I'm going to show you some numbers, some stats, and all that, so you'll have an idea of what the company has been producing, what the traders has been producing already. Okay, so imagine this: Monday to Friday they trade for you 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. Every Saturday we get paid. As a matter of fact, tomorrow is Saturday, so you'll see all CFX members smiling because why? We can get up late. We don't have to go anywhere to be getting money into our balance. All right, so week after week this would accumulate, and it would reach, or it would end, it would expire until it reaches 2 times your contract size. I'll explain that further shortly. The other way in which it is you can earn, which is totally optional, is bulk capital. So this is the networking aspect of the business. You can share the business with somebody just like we do every single day of the week. Share the business with somebody, they start, you get commissions. All right, this is not something that you have to do it. If you decide to do it, the company pays you for your work. Okay, because it's net work, right? So you get the commissions. You also have the potential to earn up to 2 times your contract size on this side as well. There are also different rank levels where it is you can make the most out of the business. If you want to make the most out of the business, do this full time, I would recommend this direction for you. Okay, and yes, that is an option. Yes, people do this full time. If it is, you was just wondering, right? So let me show you a breakdown of what this thing looks like. So you purchase a contract. We have the $1,000 contract here, for example. How does this work? So we have the bare capital as mentioned, and we have 70% of your contract going into your trading account. So this is where the team of traders use this money here to trade on your behalf. So 70% out of the $1,000 contract is $700. Easy maths, right? So you have $700 the traders are trading for you, 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. Week after week after week, this would continue to grow, continue to accumulate until it reaches 200%. So you can't just leave it for years. All right. You will, if you leave it, it will grow until it reaches 200%, which is $2,000 with this example, with this size contract. So what happens to the next 30%? Well, that actually paying for your education. Now, just for a second, I just want to stop there and say, this is so amazing in terms of how they would have separated this, because normally that I've seen, other companies, other businesses and whatnot would have used this aspect of it to pay for the education, to have that subscription going, to have that monthly fees going. All right. And this is one of the things that I love about the company. is that they use the contract, it comes out of it, and you have no additional fees in terms of monthly fees to pay. Yeah, so I just wanted to put that inside there as well. So this 30% paying for your education, you can use it, you can not use it, it's paying for your education. But please note, 100% of your money doesn't go to the company, it goes back to the network. So the persons who are networking the business, they would be getting paid. How are they getting paid? Well, if you start this business, you share this business with somebody else, they start with this $1,000 contract. Out of this 30% that is paying for the education, half of that will go directly to you. So you would automatically receive $150 just for sharing the business with somebody else. You are sharing the business with them. They don't have to pay any monthly fee, any additional fee. They are paying the money to start to earn. The money that is coming to you, they are getting something for that as well. They are getting the education. And so it's no lose either way you look at it. All right. So half of that goes to you as 50% of that education money, Passcode bonus. And then the next half is called a Uni Level Bonus. So this actually goes towards you and the team above you or the organization above you as well. All right. And you can earn this repeatedly, even if it's just one person you have. Once this person continues to renew their contract or upgrade their contract, then what is going to happen? You would continue to receive commissions. All right, until it accumulates up to 200%. So one contract minimum you can earn is 200%. Potentially, you can earn up to 400%. That's good stuff right there. So for the average human being, all right, decides to enter into this business passively. What do I mean by passively? Just earning bare capital, not tapping into that bull capital. And that's okay. So I want to use that aspect for the business because that's the majority of persons there. Okay, so you hit that 200%. What are your options at this point in time? So let me tell you this. When it is you withdraw, you have a 20% withdrawal fee. Every time you withdraw or whether you wait till the end, you have a 20% that will come up. I'll show you where that 20% goes, right? So this 20% comes out, you would now remain with $1,600. Yeah. So $1,600, what are your options at this point? Number one, you can cash out and leave. You have the option of leaving. That's what I love about it. You're not tied to the company for life. So you can cash out and go. You have $1,000, you have 60% profit, you can leave. Option number two, you can take $1,000, repurchase the contract, allow that to work for you again, and pocket the difference, which is $600. Not bad, right? So I would recommend those two things. I see that more as short term. If it is you're looking for something a little more long term, a little more stable, a little more independence, a little more freedom, this is what I would recommend. The company gives us the option to upgrade. That's your third option, right? But if it is your contract hits the 200%, you lose the ability to upgrade. So you only could get the option to upgrade before your contract hits your 200%, meaning before your contract expires. So if you're on $1,000, before your contract hits $2,000 on the base side there, then you can upgrade. You upgrade by paying just the difference from the contract that you're on to the contract that you want to upgrade to, plus you want to cater for that 20% withdrawal fee. Yeah, so let me show you just a little roadmap here, but before we look at the entire screen, just to focus more on the left-hand side just for a short while, right? So from the 300 contract, that is the smallest contract there, you can start with this 300 contract. The amount you would need to upgrade is $250. Why? Remember, difference plus 20%. So the difference from the 300 to the 500 is 200, and the $50 is the 20% withdrawal fee. Easy maths. And so think about this. You can actually start at this 300 contract and work your way up. You don't have to tell anybody about the business. You don't have to put in money from your pocket ever again. Just know that you may have to renew along the way, renew your contract and start over one of the contracts, and then you work your way up. You could continue upgrading. So there is a way where it is you can actually work this from 300 all the way to 100,000 contract. And it will take you just about 6, even 7 years maybe, based on the returns that we are currently receiving, which is, we do this up based on our weekly profit of 5%. All right, on a normal trading week, we don't usually see anything lower than 5%, and that is why we believe that this is a good rate to use. I just want to put it outside there as well that past profits doesn't guarantee future results. So please keep that in mind as well. Yeah. So this 20% withdrawal fee. Let me show you or explain to you what this is. So the 3x10 is just basically the structure. This is the force matrix 3x10. It goes 3 on your first level, 3 wide. Every row increases by 3 down to 10 levels deep. Yeah. And just before, person see the structure and they cringe and they say, you know what, I'm good. Let me just say this, that it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, which contract you want to get started with, or whether you're interested in networking the business or not, you are going to fall into somebody's matrix, whether you're a bear earner or a bull earner. And so keep this in mind. How this works, this is strictly bear. This is for all the members in Cashfx, over 300,000 members. All right. So when you fall into there, and let's just say you are not, I know a lot of people would choose to do it as well, but let's just say you are not networking the business. What is going to happen is that the person who brought you into the business, they might continue sharing the business. And what is going to happen is that people would fall underneath you by default. So keep in mind, this is the matrix, right? So when it is people would fall underneath you by default, because how this works is that we don't have control over where it is people would land. It folds up from left to right, top to bottom. Of course, if you bring in the person would end up in your matrix. All right, and they would pull up the next available spot. So you would see the different levels and you would see the different percentages there. What does that mean? It means that when somebody withdraws within your matrix, 20% will come out. That's the 20% I spoke about. Half of that money goes towards this force matrix. Based on where it is they land, let's just say if they land between your levels 1 to 3, you would receive 3% out of that. Yeah. If they land in your level 6 in the matrix, then what it is you're going to get? You're going to get 10% out of that. And so this is where it is we can see some level of transparency, or a lot of transparency, as to where the money is going. So 20% is not going to the company, but it goes back into the network, into the people. And so half of the money goes into this matrix, 10% goes towards matching matrix, which is bull capital, and 40% goes towards leadership rank bonus, which is also bull capital. And so I have people within my organization that benefits from this force matrix, and they haven't shared the business with anyone. So anyone can earn from this, and everyone will earn from this sooner or later. So just know that this was basically designed to create a residual income for all of Cashfx members and to ensure the longevity of the business. All right. Another bonus that I spoke about is the Uni Level Bonus. So how this usually works is that when it is you get started, Cashfx identifies you as an ace trader. So as an ace trader, when it comes to these levels and so on here, you only have access to 4 levels deep. So let me share this with you. You can have any amount on your levels 1 to 4, but how this really works is, let's just say I decide to share this business. Well, I am sharing the business right now, right? But let's just say here's me shares this business, and let's say I want to get started. A would be on my level 1. A shares it with B. B would be on my level 2. B shares it with C. C would be on my level 3. C shares it with D. D would be on my level 4. But let's just say D say, hey, this thing's sounding too good. I'm seeing emails hitting and money hitting my account every single Saturday, and I'm not doing anything. It's that easy. It's that easy. But D shares it with E, and E gets started. What is going to happen here is that I will not receive uni level for E. Remember, that's half of the education money, right? So half of the education money is coming here, and somebody comes into my level 5, and me being an ace trader, I will not receive those commissions. In order for me to unlock those levels, I would need to rank up to unlock those levels and to receive the commissions from the persons on those levels. Right? What do I mean by rank up? You're bringing a certain amount of business. So, for example, as we would have used the $1,000 contract, somebody gets started with a $1,000 contract, probably under you, then that is $1,000 in business. Plain and simple, right? So, if you hit the rank of executive, you'll unlock down to level 6. For the rank of manager, down to level 8. For the rank of director, down to level 9. President, club ambassador, and global ambassador, you would unlock all the levels, plus you would receive an additional global bonus. So imagine the different levels there, you are also seeing the percentage that you would receive. So when you check up everything, you would realize it's 100%. It is 100% there. All right. So as I mentioned before, every end of the month, we have these calls with our marketing director, with the CEO and whatnot. One of the things we get updates on is the rank advancement. And so for the month of September, we had 79 new executives and 25 new managers. Now, this is mind-blowing. Every single time that I come to this section of the presentation, what it is I usually jump into or emphasize is the fact that we are in a pandemic, we are in a global crisis. People are losing their jobs, people are losing their salaries are being split in half, businesses are being closed, all sort of madness right around us. But I always like to refer to the Chinese, because the Chinese say that crisis means danger, but it also means opportunity. And in the midst of this crisis, everyone here is being presented with this opportunity. Just like these 79 persons with executive, 25 new managers, here it is, we have it that these persons are taking advantage of the opportunity. The question is, are you going to take advantage of the opportunity as you hear the information here today? Yeah, so I just want that to sink into your thoughts just for a little while. So as we continue on, as you hit the ranks, you unlock those levels, you receive the commissions from the persons on those levels, you also receive a one-time prize. So for hitting the ranks, you can either take a physical prize or 75% of the cash value. So for executive, what do you get? You get an iPad or $675. For manager, you get a Rolex or $7,500. For director, you get a travel pack for 2 or $11,250. For president club, what do you get? You get a Porsche or $75,000. For ambassador, you get a Ferrari or $150,000. And for global ambassador, which nobody in the business haven't hit just yet, but I'm sure it will happen soon enough, you'll get a Lamborghini or $375,000. This is mind-blowing. This is what I mean by this. It is an equalizer, because apart from Cashfx, people are using the networking aspect of the business. Now, this is not passive earners. This is bull capital side. This is the networking aspect of the business, and people from all different backgrounds, people from all different upbringings and so on, are hitting these ranks, doing pretty well in this company. So it's a really good equalizer. Yeah. So at this point in time, what I want to do, I want to just share some results with you. So for the past few weeks, these are some results here. We had 5.04%, 5.05%, 5.02%. If that isn't consistency, well, my name is Nicholas. All right, just look at the contract, look at the returns. Imagine starting on one of these small contracts. It really and truly doesn't seem like much. Yeah, but keep in mind, we're not doing any activity. We don't have any sweat equity here to allow us to bring in those returns. This is strictly hands-free, meaning hands off. You're not putting in any effort to earn this. So apart from this, for the month or for the year, thus far, we would have received 198.69%. Now, this is calculating from January to September. I just showed you what it is we received for October so far. All right. And what this simply means is that for the entire year thus far, we would have received over 200%. Where in the world we would receive those returns on a consistent basis? Look at it. 21, 21, 23, 20, 21, 22, 22, 22, 22. It is pretty consistent. And while it is, we always say that past profits doesn't guarantee future results, we have the numbers right here. Yeah? And if you think that's not nice, look at 2020. 329.54%. Well, at least I was able to confirm half of this information here because, as I said, I started May 2020, right? So after this, I only want to answer one question, which is how to get started. Yeah. So I mentioned that the figures that you saw on the screen was USD equivalent. Well, it is paid in Bitcoin. The payment method is in Bitcoin. So you make the payments in Bitcoin, you receive Bitcoin. You don't know anything about Bitcoin? Let me just mention some quick facts here for you. Comparing it to the fiat, you'll see it on your screen right now. So Bitcoin was created by computers or miners. It has a fixed amount, which means the more persons get involved, the higher it rises in value. I mean, Bitcoin would have just broken the all-time high this week and went for 66,000. And this is history in the making right here because, I mean, when I got started, Bitcoin was like about $10,000. That was last year, May. I know Bitcoin was pretty cheap, 2012, 2010, all that time. Now Bitcoin is over 60,000, comfortable, right? It has a public database, which means it is totally transparent. You can go back and track your transactions. Bitcoin is decentralized, which means it is not owned by any entity, which is also referred as the people money. It removes all banks and governments and so on as well. For the Bitcoin, you have low fees for international wire transfer. All you need is their Bitcoin wallet address, and you can send them money, any amount. All right. Well, once you have it, right? So for Bitcoin, you're always in control of your funds, unlike the fiat in all of these situations right here. So this is just some quick facts here for you. Of course, you can do your own research and whatnot, but it has been gaining a lot of momentum recently and a lot of attention as well. So if it is you don't know how to source your own Bitcoin, we have leaders and merchants within the organization who buy and sell Bitcoin. Would gladly supply you with the Bitcoin that you need, whether it's 300, whether it's 3,000, whether it's 30,000 or 100,000, we'll find the Bitcoin for you. All right. So you get back to the person, let them know which contract you want to get started with. You'll find out the TT if you're in Trinidad here, or you'll find out the US if it is you want to pay in US, and we just move forward from there. You get the account info, you make the payment, you get your Bitcoin. You want to get a referral link next. You can just Google Cashfx and sign up. If it is able to do that, then most likely it is a scam. It is fake, right? So you wanna just be a little bit vigilant there, right? So there is no app as well. So you wanna keep that in mind. Persons are seeing an app on the Play Store. Just know that there isn't any app at this point in time. And so you need a referral link, you get a referral link, they walk you through the sign up, you reach the payment page, you make the payment, and then you're inside. After 3 business days, you start to earn money. How do you withdraw your money? Well, you're getting back Bitcoin. If you don't want Bitcoin and you want back TT, you want back US, we could arrange that as well. So I'll mention 2 ways here. One is that we can sell it back to the leaders. All right, we can sell it back to the leaders. You give them your bank account information, they wire the money to you directly. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. That's the fastest way. Option number 2, we can put you onto a global exchange MasterCard where it is you can get your own card and conduct your own transaction. All right, you upload your money onto the platform, you convert that to US, you send that onto your card, and you can spend anywhere in the world. I would have tested it myself. This is why I share the information. Okay, I used it in a local ATM. I used it in a store. I ordered stuff online, and it works. It works, right? So with that being said, guys, this is what Cash Forex Group is all about. I want to thank each and every one of you for logging on, for listening, and I want to encourage you as well to get back to the person who would have invited you onto the call. If you're just scrolling maybe on Facebook, get back to the person who all you're seeing this on, and let them answer your questions. Ask them all the questions that you have. get your concerns clarified, and we can't wait to welcome you on board. All right, you all already know what time it is. It is transformation time. Let us earn and let us grow together. All right, so you all take care. Bye bye.